presence, Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose. Really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show. That's what everybody...
Remy Ma is really out here making a mess of things. After her boyfriend cheated on her and left her for a younger woman, she's now realizing she made a big mistake. She had a man, Papoose, who was loyal to her through everything, stood by her, sighed while she was in prison, and never wavered in his love. But she let that go for Easy the Block Captain, thinking she was upgrading. Turns out she fumbled that too. Now, Easy has moved on and left her for some young Tinder thing, and the word on the street is that Remy is out here begging Papoose to take her back. But here's the twist. Papoose has already moved on and just proposed to his new girlfriend. The whole situation is wild, and Remy is out here looking lost. When rumors first started spreading that Remy was sneaking around with Easy the Block Captain, people were already giving her the side eye. Everyone knew how much Papoose loved her. This man waited 6 years for her while she was locked up. Real, unconditional love. But apparently, that wasn't enough for Remy. The moment she got close to Easy, things started going downhill between her and Papoose. And after everything, Easy ended up doing her dirty too. He didn't just leave her, he left her for 2 younger women. Now Remy is out here looking sad, and people are saying she regrets everything. Fresh rumors suggest that Easy has been messing around with 2 women connected to the battle rap scene. Not too long ago, people started whispering that Easy had been involved with his ex, Zan, and another artist from his Trenches League, C. Bree, the lyricist. The drama really took off when Tasmanian Tara, another battle rapper from Trenches, decided to stir the pot. She posted some explosive screenshots that were allegedly from Zan, where she admitted to sleeping with Easy last summer. She even hinted that he was involved with C. Bree too. And when I say the drama is real, I mean it. One of those texts even said, "When Remy finds out, she's going to have a fit." You really can't make this stuff up. Tasmanian Tara was on a mission that day because she went straight to Instagram and called Zan out in front of everybody. She wrote, "Smiling in that lady's face knowing you fucked her man is crazy." That post had people's jaws on the floor. Of course, both Zan and C. Bree quickly denied the claims. Zan jumped on Twitter, typing fast, saying she hadn't been with Easy in years. Meanwhile, C. Bree clapped back and said, "I'm too focused on my career for this mess. If you're trying to make me look bad, at least tell the truth." And honestly, people felt what she was saying. She even brought receipts to prove she wasn't involved in any of the drama. She made it clear that she got where she is because of her talent, not because of any messy entanglements. But let's be real, people are still giving this situation a side eye. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire, and with Easy being tied to 2 women on top of the mess with Remy, something just isn't adding up. Clearly these 2 women had something that Remy didn't, or else why would Easy step out on her like that? Allegedly. Remy had fame, loyalty, kind of, and a platform, so what was missing? The whole thing is just sad. The drama really took off after Remy finally admitted in public that she and Easy were together. She put her heart on the line, and it backfired. At a rap battle event, Easy turned his performance into a whole soap opera. In the middle of his set, he hit Remy with, "Don't you love me?" And y'all, she really said yes with her whole chest. That yes had some real emotion in it. You could tell she meant it. And just like that, their relationship went from being a rumor to out in the open. But the red flags were there from the start. Remy just didn't want to see them. Because guess what? She wasn't even the first woman Easy pulled that little stunt on. That whole, "Don't you love me?" moment? Yeah, that wasn't original. Easy had already used the exact same move on his ex, Hurricane D, not too long ago, word for word. And Hurricane D wasn't about to let that slide. She got on social media and dropped the receipts. She posted an old clip from one of Easy's past battles where he asked her the exact same question. And just like Remy, she had responded, yes. But, to be fair, Hurricane D wasn't being bitter about it. She made it clear in a follow-up post that she wasn't upset or holding any grudges. She said she left Easy, she's happier than ever, and she's a way better rapper than people give her credit for. She only brought up the old clip because the line sounded familiar, so she went looking for the receipts. And let's not act surprised. because Geechee Gotti had already exposed Remy and Easy's situationship in a rap battle months ago. He put all their business in the streets and humiliated them both. At the time, people thought it was just battle rap, but clearly, he was telling the truth. Remy even skipped Christmas with Papoose to be with Easy. Instead of spending the holiday with the man who stayed loyal to her for 6 years while she was in prison, she was out here playing house with Easy. When people started side-eyeing her about it, she denied everything, saying people were just being messy. But Papoose wasn't about to let that slide. He had the receipts, and he wasted no time clapping back. He posted a whole picture of Remy and Easy together on Christmas 2023, while he was probably sitting at home hoping for some family time. Meanwhile, Remy was out here cupcaking with her new man, and if that wasn't enough disrespect, this is where things really took a turn. Papoose wasn't just going to sit back and take that L word on the street, is that when he finally saw Easy, face to face, he knocked him clean out. Apparently, Easy had the nerve to shake Papoose's hand like everything was cool while he was sleeping with his wife behind his back. And honestly, can you blame him? Papoose wasn't playing, but hold up, because Easy wasn't about to let that go without a response. He jumped right into the drama, denying that Papoose knocked him out and even challenging him to a fight. The back and forth was wild. And speaking of people getting played, Remy is out here looking real desperate. Now that Easy has been exposed for cheating on her, she suddenly wants Papoose back. This whole situation is messy from every angle. So, Papoose has already moved on, but the issue is that his new girl isn't just anyone, it's Clarissa Shields. And if there's one person Remy Ma doesn't want to go head-to-head with, it's her. But Remy wasn't about to just sit back and stay quiet. Instead, she started taking shots at Clarissa, throwing little threats here and there, and getting real bold on social media. Then things escalated quickly. Clarissa straight up challenged Remy to a boxing match. Maybe Remy thought she could stand her ground, but let's be honest, Clarissa is a trained professional fighter. This isn't just some random street fight. It's a real match, and if we're keeping it real, Remy didn't stand a chance. But instead of backing down, Remy took things even further. In the middle of their public feud, she leaked Clarissa's private phone number online. That was the last straw for Clarissa. She fired back and officially called Remy out, saying she'd fight her in the ring for real. Now, just when things, couldn't get more dramatic, 50 Cent had to jump in. And you know when 50 speaks, people listen. He took to Instagram to warn Clarissa, telling her not to fight Remy because she's not someone you want to mess with. He wasn't just talking about her attitude, he was bringing up Remy's history, specifically the 2007 shooting incident that landed her in prison for 6 years. Basically, he was saying Clarissa needed to be careful because Remy isn't afraid to take things to another level. Let's be honest, this whole thing is looking shady. The way Remy is moving, it almost seems like she's trying to get Clarissa out of the picture entirely so she can have Papoose back. And based on her past, it wouldn't be shocking if this situation got even messier. But not everyone is on her side. A lot of people think she's overdoing it and biting off more than she can handle. People online have been calling her out, saying she's lost control and picked a fight she can't win. One person even pointed out that Clarissa isn't just any fighter. She's from Flint, Michigan, one of the roughest cities out there. Not only that, but her whole team is strapped and they don't play around. Remy might be tough, but Clarissa is literally trained to knock people out for a living. This isn't a game, but here's where things get even wilder. Remy and Clarissa actually knew each other before all of this. This isn't just about Papoose moving on with a random woman. Word on the street is that Remy always suspected Papoose was messing around with Clarissa while they were still together. But let's be real. That still doesn't justify her stepping out with Easy and ruining her marriage. And now, after all that, it looks like she wants Papoose back. And if that wasn't bad enough, the latest rumor is that Papoose just proposed to Clarissa. That's got to sting for Remy. She threw everything away for Easy, and now Papoose is about to put a ring on another woman. That's when people started speculating that Remy might be trying to win him back. Folks online were saying she's been sliding into his DMs, practically begging for another chance. And you know how fast the internet catches on. Everybody noticed. It got so messy that even Fat Joe had to step in. And if you know anything about their history, you know Joe is super close to Remy. He's like family. He's the godfather of her and Papoose's daughter. So if anyone would want to see them work things out, it's him. But even Joe admitted that this situation is beyond saving. When your own day one friend is throwing his hands up and saying he can't fix it, you know it's bad. Then, Joe dropped a little behind-the-scenes info that got everyone talking. He mentioned that Remy was recently at a dinner with some people. But before anyone could assume Papoose was there, he jumped on Instagram real quick to shut it down. He posted a story saying, "Peace to my brother Fat Joe, but I was not at Brooklyn Chop House with them." In other words, if anybody thought things weren't as bad as they seemed, they were wrong. Papoose is out here minding his own business, stacking his money, while Remy is the only one looking stressed.